My name's Robin, and I'm speaking for Life, the Basic Manual. And I'm speaking in general about how to have a spiritual relationship with the land, with nature where you live. Here in Sedona, nature is spectacular and it's beautiful, and people tend to naturally gravitate over time towards having a spiritual relationship with the land. And that's happened to me over a period of 5 years here, living here. Part of having a deep spiritual relationship with the land, for me, has become knowing something about the land itself, knowing something about the plants, the geology, the animals, the history, the geologic history of this landscape. Knowing something about that helps me to become familiar with it. That familiarity, slowly over time, deepens into a relationship. And when I talk about a relationship, what I mean is there's a two-way relationship going on. Relationships are always two-way. So the land is having a relationship with you as you have a relationship with the land. For me, that took some time to develop, and part of that development was to become familiar with the landscape, to spend a lot of time in it and to get to know it in all kinds of ways. So that includes experientially, and it also includes knowing something about the facts of the landscape, the science of the landscape as well. Both of those things have helped me slowly to realize that there's the landscape speaks, nature speaks, and it's speaking to you, it's speaking to those who can hear it. And developing this sensitivity to the landscape is what we're talking about here. And in the case of Sedona, Sedona has a voice. The land here has a voice. And it's subtle, but the more one spends time here, the more one begins to hear that voice. That, I believe, is true anywhere. It's true where you live, the landscape that you live. And it's a matter of tuning into that voice. What's valuable about that is that you begin to feel a part of the landscape. You no longer feel totally separate from it. And you're having a spiritual relationship with the land, so that you're no longer this sort of separate, isolated entity walking through the landscape. One feels like one belongs in nature, with nature, is a part of nature. And this is a very beautiful thing and worth the effort.